What's up, everybody? Clay 2 Barada Nikto.
Oops, 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 oops.
No? No Clay 2 Barada Nikto? How's it going, Faye? Nice to see you. No, the day the earth stood still? No? Nobody? Nobody? The day the earth stood still? Nobody? Wrong chat. What's up, Fist? And how's it going, Vanished? The Almighty Vanished. And Third. Nice to see you. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm not streaming right now. GH, I got a 5-stream streak. Nice. Woo! Phase on a 3. Nice. Very nice. I just got streams, so that's a new thing. I'll try to keep my schedule more consistent. An original album. Devin, what would you like to hear? This is the progress we made today. We're going to stream for another hour or two. Uh-oh, and then I broke it. Where did this even go? Nobody knows. Oops, now I gotta look. I gotta fix it. Stream over, I broke it. Hold on. Oh yeah, that thing went here. Like this. Oops indeed. How about an oops loop? No, we don't need it. So, Devin, would you like to hear a full album worth of oops loops? Should I play it for like 20 minutes or so? Or did you have an actual album request? For real, you want the sound of oops loop for 20 minutes in a row? We could do that. That kind of thing would require me to open a DAW and actually loop it in the DAW and play it live in the DAW, like Logic or Pro Tools or Reaper, that kind of thing. That would require a donation, I think. I would do it live on stream, but okay, there we were at. I found where we were. Nice. Vader is so loud. I think I turned it up. I made the sound super loud and then turned it up. Crochet's here. How you doing, Crochet? Welcome on in. Oh my god, Devinverse, I kind of feel like you can play the album in your head even better than GH at this point. Yes. He just wants the oops loop for like half an hour. So we could do it. But I'm saying, like, Devin would have to throw some biddies at me. Like a few dollars worth of biddies to annoy everybody for 20 minutes. I would lose all 2 viewers. Crochet and Devin would both be like, no, I can't take it anymore. Even though Devin would be the one asking for it. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, I built this today. I spent 7 hours of streaming building this. There might be about 600 or 700 pieces involved here. Not sure. It's a bunch of little pieces. And then I made dinner and watched some TV with my wife and took the dogs out again. Play whatever album comes to your mind. Okay, we'll do. Let's see. We'll play a Puzzlefish album. Or I could play an album I produced that wasn't even one of my bands. That's kind of fun. Let's go there and do that. Let's look up the Butterball album. Oh yeah. Who's doing the sounds? There we go. Come on, where's the album? I see a song. Come on, hold on. Hopefully this won't stop. Where's the album? Okay, hold on. Didn't I put it up? Didn't I put it up on my own channel? I feel like I did. One minute, just 1 minute. You know what? We could play it on Bandcamp. I might have put it on Bandcamp. Let me look real quick on YouTube. Thrilling stuff, right? Hi, folks. I'm scrolling through my YouTube videos to see if I threw that one up right. Is it anywhere right? It would be right in here and it's not there. Okay, so I think it might be on Bandcamp. Hold on. It is up there. There we go. Okay. So this is
gnarly!
Gnarly indeed. Who's there? Who's making all this noise? Devin. let me catch up here. You'd be gone. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Everyone would be gone.
Oh, no.
Just a loop of that. Now Crotchy is here too. Did you call Crochet Crotchy? Scotty. Accomplished nothing today, but I'm okay with it. Had quality dog time. Well, then you didn't accomplish nothing. You had quality dog time. Think if you had ignored your dogs all day. Think how bad you'd feel. You let just about anyone in this stream. Yeah, apparently you're here. Jeez. JH, how's the dog feeling? Is she feeling any better? Maybe a little bit better, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully she's doing okay tomorrow, because I have to go to work tomorrow. I can't be letting her out every few hours or cleaning up after her. So hopefully it won't be a huge mess when we get home from work tomorrow. But my wife will get home before me, so I suppose I won't have to deal with it. Anyway, I'll have to deal with it. I'll have to deal with the repercussions no matter what. I'll be back on playing Fortnite with the bros. Devin, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Okay, hold on. I am streaming, right? Hold on. Double check it over here. Looks like I'm streaming. Good. Good. That's always nice. That's always nice. So, let me play this album. Even though Devin is leaving, he loves to do that. He makes some sort of musical request and then leaves and comes back and says, "Why didn't you play my request?" And I tell him I did. But you weren't here is the thing. So let me turn off this playlist right about now. Apparently I've already streamed 7 hours today, which might explain the fact that I'm losing my voice, because we're going to do another hour or two. Boom. Well, that was subtle. I was gonna fade it out, and then I just pushed pause and was like, screw it, I guess. This is the Butterball album. Butterball was an album. It was a band from the 90s. Survived for at least 10 years in various forms, and all the members are still alive and kicking, but don't necessarily all live in the same place. One of them lives back east, the bass player. Frank lives back east. Frank Wilson, the bass player, lives back east. Dave Newman and Eric Cruz, the guitar player and lead singer, Dave Newman, and Eric Cruz, the drummer, still live in the Bay Area. So, they actually still play together. This is Butterball, an album I produced for my record company back in the mid-90s. So, at this point, more than 30 years ago is when we started work on this. And it came out in, I think, 94. Pretty sure. Enjoy. I'll check the volume levels as soon as I start this. It'll probably start loud. Yep, that's loud.
There's a hole in the world.
Alright, that should be pretty good. Enjoy the Butterball, everybody.
Well, it goes straight through, and if you look inside, you can
If
see
it's
the
too loud, let me know.
other side.
It's mastered pretty loud. Alrighty. How you doing, Eric? Nice to see you. I hope the weather isn't still bad up north. V is here. How you doing, V? Nice to see you. Hey, Scotty, would you make Faye a cup of coffee, please? Thank you very much. Hurry up. Do you know what she ate? No, but she does this from time to time. She scrounges when we go out on walks, and it's Oakland, and we live in the produce district, so it's pretty likely that she's gonna find some little piece of rotten produce somewhere that I didn't see because I'm tending to Jocko or whatever, picking up Jocko's poop, and then she finds a rotten piece of bell pepper from 5 days ago that's been sitting out in the sun. I don't know. And she never ever has any idea about cause and effect. So, like my wife pointed out earlier, eating grass makes her throw up, but she likes grass. She'll eat some grass, and then within about 10 seconds, or maybe 15 maximum, 15 is like, who could tie that to the eating of the grass? That's so much further into the future. Anyway, she'll puke up the grass and then like be like, oh, whatever, wander on down the road and then eat some more grass. Like 5 seconds later. That proves she doesn't have any concept of cause and effect as far as eating shit and then feeling bad. So who knows what she ate? I wish I knew, but uptime, who knows? I've been live for like 16 minutes and 9 seconds. Woo! I haven't built anything yet, don't worry. You knew you were going to be listening to banjo music right now, right? That was predictable. Nice and cozy by the fire here in the cottage. Come give me a hand getting off the couch and I'll get you that coffee. Yeah, right. No one's getting Scotty off the couch. Except having to go pee. That's the only thing. Fail a Discord. Sproing. It is cold here. Going down to 3 degrees Celsius tonight. That's fucking cold. Grass makes the opposite of nausea. Well, there you go. It's a different kind of grass. Crochet. That's a different. Yeah, there you go, Scotty. That's what my dog's problem is. I'm gonna give her a big fat bong hit. Then she'll feel better. Getting off the couch to pee? See, depends. Oh! Did you see what he did there? Did you see what Scotty did there? If you did see what he did, don't make a big deal out of it. He gets a little embarrassed. Living in the city ain't nothing but fun. Living in the city ain't nothing but fun. Flip it. Living in the city ain't nothing but fun. I need an inverted 2x2 tile. I don't see it. They were a great band. Dave Newman is such a good guitar player that at one point in this song, one of his strings breaks on his guitar and he has to change the chords that he's playing to make sure that he hits certain notes, even though he broke the string that usually plays those notes. Brilliant player. At this point in the song, he hasn't broken the string yet. Getting out there, only once a day does Scotty get off the couch to pee. Because of the depends, I suppose. And poop? Ooh, indeed, Crochet. There. He already broke the string. He's a brilliant player. A friend of mine just changes the string while continuing to play. Canadian blues guitarist. He's not so good. Yeah. There you go. I love players who are that good. All right. It's gonna be a second before I even find this part. Oh shit, here we go. I'm not finding that inverted tile. Let's look harder. Oh shit. Scotty had another message to read. Crap. Where is this part? I don't see the part. What the hell? I am not finding this part. I wonder if it's stuck to another part. That's fair. That's fair, Scotty. But your message has been deleted, you know, so. Want to bet that Devin is not even here to listen to this epic track? No. Devin does requests and then disappears, and he comes back and says, you didn't play my request. He does that all the time. It's kind of funny. Alrighty. So no sleep yet. It was a frustrating day, but soon, Fayola. Well, I hope you get some appropriate sleep. Or at least some rest, or at least have a good day tomorrow. At very least. Yeah, let's give Scotty a timeout, right? Chocolate? Let's give Crochet some chocolate. You wait, Faye. What? If he mentions my pants again, get him. Faye, I'm polishing my sword right now. What? What are we talking about here? And thinking about you. There we go. I love this song. This song is called Grandpa Gus. I'm going to try to find our part again, but I don't know where it went. It's an inverted tile. Yo, where are my inverted tiles at? Well, I'm just not seeing it. This is so frustrating. How about there? Inverted 2x2 tile. A regular tile right here. I need an inverted one. All right. That's a very specific piece too, so I can't just go grab it out of my bulk. So I have to find it. It's in here somewhere. I just have to find it. I still can't find the part. Oh yeah. Spring indeed, Scotty. So this album is not my band. I did fill in for this band on one gig, but I wasn't actually ever in this band. Oh yeah. This song is called Hippie Van Breakdown. Got 3 flat tires and the engine's on fire. And I'm still not finding my part. What the hell? Where's my part? Oh my god. How long have I been searching for this one part? Alright, I'll look in the magic box just to see. All kinds. Alright. Is this? Nope. Alright, I am going to have to check the magic box. I wonder if that piece is stuck to another piece. It could. It could be, or it could be in here. Probably not. Alright. Oops. Oh my god, I just found it. I was about to die. I honestly was about to die. And then it's sitting over here on the side. It's the only one like it in the whole stupid crate. It's an inverted tile. A tile with studs on the other side, which means it comes down. I have to stand up. I just dropped it and lost it. I have to stand up and give myself a stretch. Because after all that focusing and hunching over, my back is scared me. Nice. Nice for the applause. I'm going to take a stretch. Okay, I guess my wife is currently dealing with another mess from my dog. She's just tearing it up. Poor dog. Obviously that means she's not feeling good, but... Alright, this is the piece I was looking for about, I don't know, the last 8 hours? Okay, maybe 8 minutes. Poor things indeed. Yeah, it's just one of our dogs. That's how I know it's not the food I'm feeding them or anything that's going on here. It's only one of our dogs. The other one, Jocko, he's fine other than barking up a storm lately. Thank you for the applause though, Fayola. Appreciate it. The part's in on vacation in the Bahamas. Wait, what? I'm glad you sent Crochet a box of chocolates and teddy bears. That's very nice. Eric is here to make sure everybody behaves. Holy shit, I missed some stuff, didn't I? I feel like Scotty. You know what? I'm just gonna be like, Scotty. I'm gonna be like, I don't even notice. Oh, are you guys talking? Cool. It's just me and SpongeBob here. Oh, SpongeBob isn't quite on camera, is he? Oh, well. Me and Brucey. Did you see what I was doing there? That's Brucey's ears. I don't know if you guys know how Scotty controls Brucey's ears, but it's not mind control. Spoiler alert. See, that's a long time. Two-part purpose. Yeah, it's been like 24 hours now. This better resolve, or she's gonna be going to the vet. I mean, you know, 24 hours or so is pretty normal, I guess, for whatever kind of food poisoning she may have given herself. But, and it seems to be maybe slowing down. Today was, during my stream, I think it was the worst. It was every hour she was exploding. I feel bad for her. I'm also kind of glad I was home for it. And also bummed out that it was supposed to be my vacation. You're not supposed to be dealing with that during your vacation. So I've already planned to make it up. Gonna have another vacation, and hopefully my dog won't be sick during that one. It's not like she usually is. And I'll have a long ass stream without worrying about, I mean, when I have a stream that's longer than 6 hours, I usually take the dogs out for a quick pee anyway, but I won't be worried about their health while I do it. Anyone in chat hear a voice? It might have been in the album. Whew, that smell. Hold on, I'm going to open a window that's currently closed and possibly trapping a bad smell inside right now. It has a fan in the window, which is not on too. Woo! All right, it's been like that all day. Every hour at least, I'm interrupted by maximum shits. Did I start hearing voices in my head? Not today. No, that happened a long time ago. The worst one, the worst voice in my head, my own. Wish I could turn it off. Poor Jay's sitting there sniffing dog poop. Mom goes, me? Nah. Kind of almost mostly choking on air freshener right now. I love this song. Just sit back and relax. I'm gonna turn it up. Enjoy. Butterball. The song is called Apocryphal Tale. Thanks for everyone who's hanging out despite the smell. I do appreciate that. That's how you know you're. That's how you know you're true friends. You guys are hanging out despite the smell. Sleepy lurk, fair enough, Crochet. Thank you for the lurk, appreciate you. What's the time there, GH? It is 10:53 p.m. in Oakland, California. There we go. Not late and not early. I give myself another hour or so. And then I feel like I should end the stream around midnight and get some decent sleep before my first day back to work tomorrow in 5 days. Although, honestly, I don't really care. I'm not too worried about my first day back to work, honestly. Enjoy. This song has horns. Song is kind of long, so. This song is called Jesus Got High. There's one. I need two of these. There we go. This correct window will be fine. Oh, I have a full doorway cracked, and a full window with a fan pointing out in the window, and tons of air freshener. But the only problem is that the only windows are on one end of our kind of long apartment shape, so. Luckily, I'm in the section near the doorway, so there you go. Getting a storm tonight. Nice, Faye. Storm Benjamin is making its way to us? Really? Well, stay safe. I hope it's not too serious where you live. But you know what? All storms are getting more serious no matter where you are. That's the problem. I don't mean to seem alarmist. But all storms are going to be worse in all places, and places that did not used to be so harshly affected by storms will be more affected by storms and be like, why, what? Why us now? What? That is climate change. It's real. It's a real thing. No, it's not good. I hope you're okay, Faye. Please stay safe. You and Legos, please stay safe. Please stay as safe as you can and check in when you can. I know Legos and Faye and Eric and most of my friends are on my Discord. If you're not on my Discord, please join. Check in and stuff. We like when people check in. I'm even not the best at checking in on my Discord. I try to make a daily effort to check in. And at the very least, to at least react to people's posts. With at least reacts. Some peculiar smells going on. I can't tell if that's fresh or not. My goodness. Oh, Legos has a migraine already from the weather. Oh, God. Eric can relate. And Eric, I hope you're doing well. You mentioned that the weather earlier was not good, and I could only assume that's what you meant. That's our progress on this part. This is the main section that we built. Oh, we are attaching shit now, are we? Did I break something? It felt like I broke something. Oh, I see. There's a little lip there. I think it goes right there. That's not that well attached. Okay. There you go. So now we know what that's all about. At least we have this progress made. And this right here is why I've raised my camera. Because I knew we were dealing with a bigger beast. I like it though. Scotty's still here. Jesus Christ. Scotty, what can I do to get rid of you? Is there anything I can do to make you leave? Scotty Rotten, sir. I'll tell you what. I cannot get this person to leave. What can I do? Oh, stop streaming, he says. He keeps telling me if I just stop streaming, a place in Kate Bush. When this album is over, we're getting rid of Scotty Rotten, I'll tell you what. I don't want to interrupt Butterball, because I produced this album, and I stand behind it. But I'll tell you what I don't stand behind. Scotty dissing on Kate Bush, so... in order to get rid of Scotty after this album is over, I'm gonna play some Kate Bush, and that'll probably get my my VOD muted, and it'll be worth it if I can get rid of Scotty. All right, I need a 4x4 dark gray. I'm hoping it's in here. 'Cause I'm not seeing it. Let's just dump these all out onto this tray now, so I can deal with them all. You know what? I think I might have done background vocals on this song. That last one. I think that was me on the oh. Maybe not, but I did produce this album, so I was there for background vocal sessions. I just don't remember if I sang on them or not. All right, I found our part. And this is what our model is looking like so far. It's pretty big. So I'm pretty happy about that. About the large size of it. I paid $10 for these instructions. Oh my goodness. I just got the first twinge of sleepiness. Like I said, I'm not really planning on streaming much past midnight. Oh, I see. Times 4. Okay. This is a weird one. Okay, we're gonna... I see how this is gonna work. I see how this is gonna work. Okay. It doesn't show you how to do this. It just shows you what you start with and what you end with. So you have to figure it out. Posture, Faye, you are correct. Thank you. Thank you. I should not be building like this. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm a hunchback. If I keep that posture up, I will be a hunchback. Okay. Those are our parts. There we go. That's what we're supposed to end up with. Call me too blasted on drugs. Me? Ma. First of all, I've never done drugs and I don't ever do drugs. Second of all, my tolerance is so high. No matter how many drugs I take, I don't even feel them anymore. I've taken so many. So put those two
Get
things
high
together.
and space
Exactly,
out.
Kev. Oh yeah. Hold on.
Get high and space out.
Oh yeah, there you go. Where were we? Rolling Hills, right? The last song on the album. I guess we're starting it over. The very last song on the album. Gav, how you doing? Cheers. Tolerance to the drugs you have never taken. Exactly, Scotty. That's why I don't get high. That's what I'm saying. Just say no to getting high, because tolerance is super high anyway, and there's no point in getting high anymore. What were we talking about? Like them there hills. Where does this piece? Oh shit, we're adding on to it? Okay. We're doing more. How you doing, Gav? A local band has a song, I don't need drugs to get fucked up. I mean, seriously. I'm well, thanks. Need to fetch beer soon. Excellent. You are a musician. I am a musician. Should I call you Perb? I'll call you Perb. Or Perbablo. I like Perbablo. That's good. Welcome on in. Nice to meet you. I am a musician and also an artist and a video game player and a streamer and a Lego builder. Currently building Lego. Getting high implies not being high at some point. Good point, Gav. You strike me as musically talented. Well, that's very nice of you to say. I produced this album that you're currently listening to. This is released back in the 90s. This is a band called Butterball. I did not perform on this album and I did not write any of the songs, but they were a band that my band played with a lot, and my band had a label, and so we paid for their album to be produced, this album, and I produced it. Yeah, not true if you're always high. That's why it is true. Getting high implies being not high, right? That's what he's saying. If you're always high, then you don't really get high. If you're always, look at that. Guys, I got a cool tattoo. Tell me what you think of my new tattoo. What do you think? It's pretty realistic, don't you think? It's a tattoo of obviously it's a tattoo of a Lego. What do you think? It's my only tattoo. I don't know. My friends tell me it's not realistic. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It looks just like a tattoo. And they're like, no, it doesn't look like a tattoo. It looks like a Lego brick. And I'm like, no. It's supposed to be a tattoo. And they're like, no, it looks like a 2x8 plate. And I'm like, no, it's a tattoo. Anyway. I'll stop the shenanigans. Yes, as Gev said, that's the point. Exactly. That is exactly the point. That's a pretty loose description. You know, hey. What are you going to do? Is the album over? Oh, that's right. It's a really good album. The Butterball album. I'm not just saying that because I produced it. And every time someone buys a copy of it, I get paid $1 million. So I'm not just saying that because I want you to like it and buy a copy on Bandcamp. So I get paid $1 million. No. There's nothing self-serving about it. I'm certainly not after my $1 million. No. I just want you to hear the music. Excuse me. All right, let's get more music going. If anyone has a request, feel free to add it to the queue. There's no queue. That's the funny part. Did you like my 3D tattoo, Eric? Thank you. Thank you. No one really appreciates my 3D tattoos. And back from the ad break. I'll call you Perb. Excellent. Sorry, that's an ad break. No problem. What kind of music do you make? Oh, I guess in general, if you had to pigeonhole me, I would say alternative rock. But I like to make music in every style. I suppose since I'm not an operatic singer, I don't really make opera music. I've been known to make music that could qualify as modern classical, though, but only very loosely. Is that on Spotify? Scotty, are you on Spotify? Is what on Spotify? I'm not on Spotify. Spotify is very bad for artists, in case anyone didn't notice that. Spotify says, oh, wait, artists? What? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I think you mean the people that we bend over and give it to every day. Those people? Yeah, no, those aren't people. Now, mind you, I use Spotify, but I still think it's evil. I wish there were, other services say they treat artists better, and maybe Apple or Tidal actually does. I don't know. I do know Spotify is no bueno for artists. That's why I don't really worry about my music being on Spotify. My music and the music from most of my bands is not. Bro, what, you got $1 million? I know, right? I'm on Spotify. No, the only band I have on Spotify is, hold on, let's see. If you guys want to hear it. Oh my goodness. You don't either. This is some adult music. If it's on Spotify. Yep, there it is. You guys want to hear my old band in LA? You don't. Butterball, I was not in Butterball. I only produced their album. I produced their debut album. What are they bad for artists? Yes, Spotify is bad, very bad for artists. Very bad. I thought they were like the default choice for music. They are. That's why it's just a bummer for artists. Yeah. I listen to Spotify all the time. It's not good. It's not good to do that. But, you know, it's the most dependable company to find music on. Dude, some companies are dipshits. Sometimes it fucking blows. Yeah, that's Spotify and almost all the companies, right? Napster is here for you, right? Yeah, Napster's the original dipshit music sharing company, for sure. So, let me play some music for you. Oh my god. You guys, do you want to be offended? Have you ever built the mechanistic Lego sets like the Technic? Talking about Technic? I love Technic. Scotty, are you ready to be offended? I'm going to play, yes, the Technics. I love Technic sets. Yes. I'm going to play some of my old band from LA called The Cocks. It's gay punk rock. And when I say gay, I mean like intentionally offensively gay. Our lead singer was he still is. He was let me find. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna grab the album. Anybody want to hear this? Does anybody not want to hear this? That's the thing. It's over the top, ridiculous gay punk rock, and I'm gonna play it. Unless anyone doesn't want to hear it, and then if that's the case, I'm definitely gonna play it. Can I stream Technics next? I'm planning on doing Star Wars themes through the next week, and then I can definitely do some Technic. In fact, I would like to rebuild one of my Technic sets, the Porsche 911. Yeah, Porsche 911. So I might do that. How about that? Dude, I love Star Wars. I want the Star Destroyer. This is the Star Destroyer. There's a bunch of Star Destroyers. This is 75394. I'm building a different alternate build out of that set. So there you go. Let me hear. If anybody is offended by this so much that they don't want to hear it anymore, then I will stop playing it. But this is my band that I was in LA until I moved back up here 2 years ago. This is the debut album. They have another album that they finished without me, and I'm so mad. But that's okay. I moved away. It's my fault. If anyone doesn't want to hear any more of this, let me know. There you go. Gay punk rock. Enjoy. I am not the singer. No. The singer is my buddy Jay. A very, very gay man. And to be honest, depending on which lineup it was, the main lineups, Jay was the only gay singer, or the only gay member of the band. He was the lead singer. Are you a professional Twitch guy, or do you do something else for work? Oh, I do not make my main income from Twitch, that's for sure. I am an affiliate. I do make a little bit of money from Twitch, but not much. I have a job. Where did I put that piece I've been working on? He was after a different breed of groupie. Oh my goodness. Yes, absolutely. Where did I put that piece? Enjoy the music. You do robotics for work? Oh, nice. You make robot hands. That is so fucking cool. At work? So, robotic hands for people, like prosthetic robotic hands for humans? Or robot hands for robots? Like work on the assembly line or design? Yeah, curious. Curious for sure. Where did I put the part I was working on? Did I drop it? Honestly, where did it go? Is the music too loud or too quiet? Let me know. Yeah, bro, I just make hands for robots and people. Both? So you make prosthetics and robot hands? That's double cool. I honestly cannot find the part I was just working on. What the hell? I need to rewind the tape and find where I left this piece. Did anybody see where I left it? That is really cool for sure. Do you want to help? Do I want to help make robot hands? Yeah, I would love to, of course. Gav, I can understand. I can understand you over the music, which is saying something. It is, considering it's like hardcore loud music right now. So thank you, appreciate that. The music is kind of loud. Okay, I'll turn it down just a hair. So there we go. You're audio only, and you can still hear me, right? Fair enough all around. Thank you for the feedback. Where did I put? There it is. Oh my god. I set it down. Okay. This is what I was building, and then I set it down there. Can you find it? Do you see what I was working on? Where is it? That's how I lost it. Can I use your stream to train my hands? Absolutely. Holy shit, Herb. Yes, absolutely. As in, yes. And if I can help you at all, let me know. If there's anything I can do to help you. And there's honestly a lot of Lego streamers who stream basically this view, basically top down on their hands. So, like, I've worked in the video game industry, and I know video capture is and motion capture is a huge thing, and I'm sure there's all sorts of. I know for a fact that there's hand motion capture where you assign, you put modules, basically transmitters at every knuckle and everything on each hand, and can record motion capture information. That's been a thing for 20 years. But for sure, Perb, I'm definitely into that kind of thing. Just do your thing. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That would be fucking sick, right? I'm going to DM you the Stream Team Discord. For sure, Perb. I'm very interested. Give me like at least a couple of days to respond to anything, because I do have a full-time job and I do have to deal with that. So if I don't respond to anything immediately, just please give me 48 hours to respond. It doesn't mean I'm not trying to respond. It might mean I've legit not seen it, but I'm definitely interested in that kind of thing for sure. And just in case anybody wants to connect on Discord, that's my Discord. That'd be fucking sick. Awesome. Anyway, got some cool mocap for VR and body tracking. Nice, Pyrex. Yeah, the company I used to work for, Neversoft, had a really good, like basically a whole motion capture warehouse area dedicated to that. And I'll be right back because I need to get a new beer, and I'll tell you about the most fun I ever had in that room, in the motion capture room. It involves Ozzy Osbourne. If anyone wants to hear that story, I'll be right back. I need to get a beer though. The actual Ozzy Osbourne, the man there, live in person. Probably no one wants to hear that story though, right? Neversoft was a video game company, right? Yeah. Do you remember the Tony Hawk series? They invented the Tony Hawk series. And they had a game called Gun. They also worked on the first Spider-Man game. And then the reason I got hired to work at Neversoft in 2007 was to work on Guitar Hero 3. So that's when I got sucked into the video game industry and became involved with rhythm games. I started working on Guitar Hero 3 in 2007, worked on 7 Guitar Hero games for Neversoft / Activision until they killed the market and laid us all off. That was literally only 3 years later, in late 2010. I did work with Ozzy. I did, Scotty. I worked directly with Ozzy, only for one day, but I did. The mocap I have does all its tracking internally with inertial measurement. It's pretty impressive. Nice. That's very interesting. I would have to talk to you about that. I have questions. Hit up on Discord and join your channel. Very nice, Perb. Excellent. Welcome on into the channel. It's super late, and I would probably, potentially forget a lot of everything that happens from this point on out, because getting a little sleepy. I'm gonna only probably stream for another half hour or so. So feel free to contact me on Discord. Remind me of any things we talked about on here. I'm done to listen to your story. I'll tell you the Ozzy story. I like the thought that it will torture some people in chat. Listen to these lyrics. Yeah, these lyrics are good. I'll give you guys. It's the Cox. That's the band. That's what we're listening to right now. That was one of my solos. We have 2 lead guitar players in the band, so we trade solos usually. Loads of Fun is the name of the album by the Cox. The lyrics should tickle you. I like creators, creators, so we'll share half the value if the robot hand stuff works out. Man, love to, love to just help out. So whatever. Let's see how GH just casually dropped that in chat. Yeah, I just casually dropped it. When I have the opportunity, I will casually drop it. I'm not a big name dropper. But if I have a big name to drop, I'll do it. Ozzy Osbourne? What? You want to hear that story? What? Sure. So, I was at work. He loves Cox. Yeah. This song's about Jerry Cantrell, who apparently has a heroically sized Johnson. So of course we based a whole song on it. And we called it Jerry Cantrell. Not anything cute like Jerry's dick. Nope, it's just Jerry Cantrell. It was a fun song to play. Hey, if it works, why not? Exactly. Fuck you, autocorrect. I agree completely. So the story, if you want to hear it, the Ozzy story. I don't know. Does anyone want to hear the Ozzy story? I was at work at Neversoft. There we go. Tell the story for fuck's sake, right? I'm just kidding. I've never met Ozzy. There's no story. No, there is. So I was at work at Neversoft. And we knew Ozzy was there that day, and I'm actually honestly pretty good at staying out of people's hair. Okay, so Ozzy's here. Personal idol of mine because I've loved Black Sabbath as like to my soul. I've loved the sound of early metal music since I discovered Black Sabbath in like 1980 when I was 11 years old. How did I not go meet him? Well, because you don't just go busting in and be like, "Hi, Ozzy. Hi, I'm one of the 200 people who work here who just burst in," and I'm like, "Hi." I don't know. I'm not that kind of guy. But, so here's the thing. Ozzy is such a cool guy that when he got involved with our Guitar Hero game, he was like, "Oh, you guys like have a motion capture and like, are you what? You're inviting me to come in and do motion capture for my own character in the game? So what? I could come in and wear the motion capture suit with the ping pong balls and do my motions?" And all right, yeah. That sounds like yeah, a good idea. I think I'll do it. Yeah. That's basically, he was in. He was fucking in. So he came in and he did it. And we had at Neversoft in Woodland Hills down in LA, we had like a big ass warehouse section of the building that was dedicated to motion capture. And so Ozzy came in and did his own motion capture because he was like, if we basically told him, which is the truth, if you don't come in and do your own motion capture, which we would love you to do because you're fucking Ozzy, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Stay at home and be Ozzy at home who doesn't want to do this. We get it. And we'll have somebody else come in and imitate you and do Ozzy moves. You know, no big deal. We're going to have your character on stage in the game. We have, you know, your likeness, which you have to sign off on. And the movements can be your legitimate movements or not you. Your choice. Ozzy was like, yeah. No, I'll do it. That sounds fun. Ozzy was the kind of guy who would be like, that fucking sounds fun. I'll do it. And he was right. It is fun to come in and basically it's like a wetsuit, kind of. It's a bodysuit that you get in for the motion capture, and it has, you know, these like, they look like ping pong balls. I think they might actually be ping pong balls on certain points of your body, and they have sensors on them. And when you move your body around, those sensors get all recorded in 3D space because there's cameras, 3D motion capture cameras all around the area. It's mapped out. The entire area is mapped out with digital motion capture cameras all on rigs. It's fucking awesome. It's honestly fucking awesome. This goes back to 2007, 2008, 2009 technology. I think we had Ozzy in there in 2009. Lots of games like lots of other Activision games like Call of Duty used the area for motion capture because it was basically probably the main Activision motion capture area because it was so good. So that's the end of the story. Good night. Good night, everybody. I haven't even started. I think we were building Lego here, but I don't know. I was talking about Ozzy. So, Ozzy comes in to do his own motion capture stuff because he was a fucking stud. Big surprise. Ozzy was a fucking stud. And he didn't like puss out and be like, no, get someone else to do it. You know, I don't care about that. Whatever. It sounds like fun, but I hate fun. I've always hated fun. Throughout my career, I've always shied away from fun. As Ozzy Osbourne, oh, fun? No. That's basically I'm doing. That was not Ozzy. Ozzy was like, oh, I could come in and do that. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. That sounds fun. We'll do it. That's Ozzy. Sprung indeed. I'm sorry about the Ozzy imitation. I've met the man in person, so maybe, I don't know. Do I get a little leeway? We've all watched the TV show too many times. He is who he was. He is who he was. So he came in and did his own shit. So the deal is, I give celebrities their space. I'm not like, oh, Tom Morello, oh, I see you. You're in our office. I'm going to run up to you and be like, oh, Tom Morello, can I kiss you on the lips, please? That's what you say to celebrities, right? That's the first thing you say. You run up and you say, can I kiss you on the lips, please? That's what you say, right? I don't know. Anyway, I don't do the whole celebrity thing. I'm like, they're humans. They want to like have a life and not kiss you on the lips, probably. I imagine they probably don't want to kiss everybody on the lips. I don't know. So I leave these people alone. And the deal is that I was all about like, okay, I know when somebody's back doing motion capture or whatever, they're touring the studio, you know, oh, Brent Michaels just walked by. Good. Okay, whatever. And I give them their space. I don't care. They're humans. So the deal was we were all working, and I'm turning a long story into a long story. You know, that happens. That approach might not be the way to do that. Yeah, to meet people, if you want to meet your heroes, you're right. My approach to like hands off, like let people be people and not go up in their face. Or did you mean don't go ask people for kisses? Yeah, I learned that one the hard way. I went up to Ted Nugent and I was like, man, I love Cat Scratch Fever. It's a great song. Can I have a kiss on the lips? And he punched me in the face. And so I kicked him in the balls, because what else are you gonna do? And like, I guess that was a bad thing to do. And then I punched him in the face, because you know he was hunched over. Uppercutted him in the face. And then after that, I said, I also kind of like Cat Scratch Fever, but not as much as the other song. Anyway, you're a dick. And then I left. None of that happened. None of that happened. But the whole story, the Ozzy stuff did happen. I've never met Ted Nugent. Ozzy told me that he enjoyed kissing you. Thank you, Gav. Thank you. Offered to blow them and said, damn it. Where were you before I met Ozzy? Shit. This song's called Fuck You. It's a catchy little upbeat number. With Vance's junk? Because fuck Ted Nugent with Vance's junk. As if Ted Nugent were like a model of couch. Fair enough. That story's a lie. Ted Nugent has no balls. Hey. I'm not arguing. So, we were all working. I knew Ozzy was there. I was excited. Of course I was excited Ozzy was in the building. But what am I going to do about it? Oh, Ozzy, hi. No. So, we were under NDA too. I couldn't post about it on social media. I really wanted to. I wanted to be like, oh my God, oh, social media. Ozzy's here at work, and I can't really do anything. Isn't that cute? You know, whatever. Nope. Can't even do that kind of thing. So I just have to basically like shut the fuck up and keep working. And turns out Ozzy was like feeling a little funny with the whole performing. He was like, I'm like pretending I'm, you know, in front of a crowd of people doing this motion capture stuff in my motion capture outfit, but there's no crowd here. It's not like he had a VR helmet on or anything. He was just like in his motion capture suit, could hear the music and he could see on the monitor what was going on, but that doesn't really help. And he's like, you know what? He's Ozzy. He needs somebody to feed back. So he decided he wanted a bunch of people from the company, and we have like 200 people working at the company. At that point, Neversoft was around 180 to 200 people. Oops, indeed, Devin. I'm telling a story, Devin. I'm back to Fortnite with the bros. Oh, you're back! Fortnite with the bros is over. Nice. Well, welcome back. Let me give you one of these, Devin, since you didn't give yourself a welcome back. I'm telling the story. It's story time. It's story time with G. And then you did it yourself anyway. Oops, 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 loops, 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 loops. So we were telling a story. It's story time. It's a story about Ozzy Osbourne, too. So Ozzy Osbourne is in the back doing motion capture. The rest of us in the company are just working, and we know Ozzy's there. It's a little bit distracting, subconsciously. Turns out, Ozzy is not feeling it doing the motion capture like he's performing live, but there's no crowd. So he wants people from the company. We got 200 people working here at the company. He wants some people to come in and sit there in front like they're the crowd, right? That he has an audience, and everyone's like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it's Ozzy. You want us to be fucking cheering Ozzy while he does this thing? Ozzy fucking Osbourne? Yeah. How easy do you think it was to get people to come and do that? So I was right there. I was like, yep, Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I mean, what? Come on. Yes, I'm there. So out of the 200 people in the company, I would say, I mean, we only had, there was already 20 people working on the motion capture thing. So literally we only had 180 people to spare at that point, and I swear 100 people came to sit in the crowd. It was pretty awesome. The story gets better. This story just keeps getting better. Oh shit. This is a new song. This isn't even on the old album. This is a new song. There's even a video for this song. Alright, I think I was on this song. They didn't ask me to help them record the rest of the album, probably because I moved away. It happens. Back to Ozzy. So he protein. No, not protein. Protein. It's so much worse than just protein. Scotty. Bro. With a B. Message undeleted. Oh my god. I'm gonna end the Cox after this. I'm gonna let this play out. This is one of the new tunes. I don't think I even have a solo in this one. I think I just have a rhythm guitar track. Right? Or do I have a solo right at the end of Chad's solo here? I don't remember. Nope. Alright, we're almost done with the Cox. I've been done with the Cox for a couple of years. It was a really fun band to play in. Nope, you stop that right now. We're going back to the playlist. There we go. I'm not done with the story either. So ding dang it, finish your story, right? Come on, we're super chill, playing list. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can get into the groove. You're cool, Scotty.
And it was a pretty good story, don't you think?
It was.
Oh, look at me. I'm rambling again.
Rambling again. Alright, so I guess Devin thinks I'm done with the story. I haven't even gotten to the good part. So, the Ozzy Osbourne is in the back of the studio doing motion capture, and he says he wants an audience. Like I say, a whole bunch of people are like, yeah, we want to be in on that. Don't dehydrate before you finish your story. Cheers, Kev. So when, he goes through a few things and he's having fun, and basically we go through, run through a song or two, and then he gets to the point, there's a bunch of us, I swear to God, at least 100 people cheering him on, which felt pretty good for him. It felt like probably half the company, if not more, maybe 120 people cheering him on, maybe more than half the company. It felt pretty good, and he got to a point where he was like, he needed some band members to be next to him. As a person with experience on stage, I volunteered, and I became his bass player. So I actually got up on stage with him. Now, I was not in a motion capture suit, but I was basically a prop for him to play against. Yes, Gev. Yes, Gev. Not real music, but I played with Ozzy Osbourne in motion capture non-reality world. I did in at least two performances, at least two full performances of songs. So I got back there as Ozzy Osbourne's bruh, right? It was so fucking cool. It was so fucking cool. It was like, what is even going on here? I just came to cheer the dude on. Yeah, let's get high and space out, indeed.
Get high.
Brick and banter.
Space out.
Is that a random? Is that another random? Devin, you've already done your random. So I'm there performing, I'm like, I don't have an actual prop or any kind of bass or anything, but I'm doing this kind of thing, pretending I'm playing bass with Ozzy Osbourne. The real Ozzy Osbourne standing there to my left. Oh my God. So, we did a thing. Are you guys ready for the thing? I mean, it gets better. It doesn't just end there so anyway, it was fun. We did motion capture. It was neat. Bye. It's pretty cool. So, we do a few, times through the song, whatever, and we do we do a couple of trips through the song where we win the song, yay, and everyone's happy, yay, and I'm just there as a prop. I'm not actually a motion capture guy. I'm there as a prop for Ozzy to react to, which helps him with his performance. He needs a prop there, and that's me, prop. I didn't actually do any motion capture. I did not have a motion capture suit on, but it's pretty cool. We did, oh, turn off my alarm. That alarm is set for Fallout 76, back when there was hourly. Oh my goodness.
Lizard.
I think my dog may have provided me with some fun stuff to clean up, as she's been doing hourly all day long since last night. I will continue my my story here until I really need to go pick the, clean up a mess. Airbase. It was airbase, Kev. That's basically what I was doing. JH, can I get a random sound that says random shout out? Maybe. We did a thing. We did do a thing. Lizard indeed. So, after we've, done a couple of successful runs through with successful animations, we want to record some fail animations, because when the player does not make it through the song, you want to have some animations for when the character, the characters on stage, for when the characters on stage fail, and instead of going, woo, we rule, they're like, we suck. We could not finish playing the song because we are such bad musicians. Failure. So, one thing we decided to do for those animations for Ozzy, show off backlog of sets. Thank you for interrupting my story, Devin. You're going to have to remember that for later. GH, can you get a random sound that says, yes, that thing, you're also going to have everything, all of that stuff that I'm not going to remember. You're going to have to remind me later. Wow, there's actually an Ozzy Osbourne streamer. Yeah, I don't think that's really Ozzy. So, if you want to hear the rest of the story, stop being silly. It came time to do some Ozzy Osbourne, right? Oh, I see. It was spelled wrong. Yeah, it has a U. Bourne. Oh my goodness. I think I smell some bad shit right in the middle of my story. I'm in the middle of my goddamn story. Let me make sure I don't have shit to clean up. I think I do, though. We might have to take a break here. I'm so tired of this. Let me check. Taking a break. It's interrupting my story, which I was having fun telling my story. My dog did another diarrhea incident. So many of them today. I need to take a break. I'm sorry. Remind me to finish the story when I get back. I'm so tired of my dogs right now. Tired of all my pets right now. Thank you, Devin. Perfectly happy to continue the story. I was enjoying telling. My God, my pets are annoying. So, time to finish that story. Well, the story continues. Ozzy was having a good old time performing in front of an audience, and he wanted some people up to interact with, as we've stated. So as I've stated, I volunteered, and I ended up being his bass player. He had some other people up on stage with him on stage. I mean, it was an area of the motion capture area. He was in full motion capture gear, had his ping pong ball suit on. All of his actions were being recorded, but he needed people in his band to interact with. So, like I said, he needed people from the audience to play in his band. As a person with band experience, taking care of loved ones in adverse conditions is trying. Sorry, Jace, take your time. Hey, goddamn dog. She is a loved one. I love her so much. She's such a cute little puppy. And then she literally shits all over everything. What are you gonna do? Ads? Oh, thanks, Suri. Thank you, Suri, for telling me about the ads. I'm gonna hang on and just wait to continue the story until the ads are over. I only have one more piece to place right now anyway. Where's that piece? Ah, there it is. I'm waiting for the ads to get back before I finish my story. Is that? That's right. There we go. It's a fun story. Okay. Let's see what we need. Those parts are not here. They're here. Let me know when you're back from ads. I will continue the story. Ad break is finishing now. Is everybody back from the ads now? I will continue the story if you are. So, Gev, are you back? Oh, that's an underside thing. Oh, okay. I think it's completed. Yep. It's an underside thing. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And back from ads. Excellent. Okay, let me place this piece. Then we will start back up. This goes right here. No shit. Or does it? Okay. Looks like it's gonna go like that. That's good. That's good. Excellent. Okay, so where we were in the story was Ozzy Osbourne, the actual Ozzy Osbourne, was doing motion capture for his game. I believe it was actually his segment in the Metallica game. I think so. Maybe. I can't remember which game it was, but at any rate, he was doing his own motion capture because he didn't want someone else to be Ozzy in the game and do the Ozzy moves. He wanted to do it himself. Props to him. So, the point being that he invited a bunch of people from the company to be his audience so he would feel like he was performing in front of an actual audience. Oh, we're doing a second one. I see how this works. Fair enough. And I volunteered to be his bass player to interact with someone on stage who was actually there, as opposed to like imagining it, which, you know, if you can have somebody right there in front of you to interact with, that's more realistic for you as an actor. So, you know, as a motion capture actor, I volunteered. I was his bass player on stage, and we were going to do a little bit of interaction, I suppose. So fine, good, all good. This is Ozzy Osbourne we're talking about. Of course I volunteered to do this. So we're doing, don't even remember which song it was. Maybe, probably one of his solo songs, not a Black Sabbath song, like, oh, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But probably, let's see. Crazy Train, or most likely, probably Crazy Train. It was one of his own songs. It was not a Black Sabbath song. It was probably Crazy Train. You know, one of those songs. I can't remember which. Probably only had one or two songs in the Metallica game, which it probably was for the Metallica game, but I don't remember specifically. So let's just say it was Crazy Train. But it was definitely an Ozzy solo song, not a Black Sabbath song. So it doesn't matter which song it is. At some point, you know, we're all up there on stage with him, interacting with him. Good, cool, awesome. We don't do much because we know we're not suited up for motion capture. There are cameras that are capturing our movements, which theoretically in post they could use if they went in post and assigned. It would take a lot of work to motion capture someone's video capture versus someone who has the motion capture suit on with the indicators and the ping pong balls, you know, on their joints and stuff. Totally different thing. Point being, we were not there for motion capture. We were there for props for Mr. Osborne to play against. And at one point, and it had been like something I'll never forget up until this point anyway. I'm done. Like at that point, like, you know, I'm like, okay, fine. If this is like as amazing as my life gets, that's fine. That's pretty cool. I was right there. If I wanted to walk up and punch Ozzy in the face for some dumb reason, I could have, or kiss him on the lips. I could have kissed him on the lips before he realized what was going on. He might have even joined in because, you know. No, he would have punched me for sure. He's Ozzy. Point being, at one point in the proceedings, we were recording the fail animations for when the player fails in the game. This is Guitar Hero, right? So it's a game, and we're recording animations for the game. We've got lots of yay win animations where Ozzy's like, yay, okay, great. We've done nothing but win, yay, great. Got lots of win, but now, sorry, but we've got to do some fail animations. So Ozzy, the player, has failed, and everyone's sad. Even though Ozzy's awesome, it doesn't matter because the player has failed in the game. And what do? So let's some fail animations, like like the band has just, you know, like played so many wrong notes that the crowd, they actually stopped playing. Maybe the band is playing so bad that's the kind of animations you're getting there. And on top of that, somebody, one of the directors at Neversoft is like, okay, so let's get this particular animation because it's one of Ozzy's favorite things to do is to take a bucket of water and, you know, generally on a hot summer day, wouldn't do this on a cold winter day where he would make everyone catch pneumonia. But generally on a hot summer day, he's going to take a bucket of water and like just spray it out over the crowd. So that's one of Ozzy's things. Fine, good. That's at least back, 20 years ago. Literally 17, 18 years ago. That was one of his things. So we got a bucket for him, and he, did the animation for throwing the bucket. It had nothing in it, of course. It was just a bucket he was holding, but it was him in his motion capture suit throwing the bucket out on the crowd, whatever. Yay. And so, me being his stand-in bass player, there was a point where in the fail sequences, it was like he decided, somebody decided the bucket itself actually had motion capture devices on it, motion capture receptors. So it was decided that Ozzy would be so upset at failing that he would throw the bucket at the bass player. Literally the prop bucket with a couple motion sensors on it at the bass player, me. And Ozzy is such a cool guy. I mean, I'm sorry, was. Honestly, these were my only interactions with the fucking god of metal. But it was, like an hour tops that I interacted with him. But during that time, oh dear, indeed, Kev. During that time, somebody was like, okay, so let's have Ozzy throw the bucket at the bass player. Like, he's like, so upset. And let's say this is this would be the animation for the bass player failing. And they could use it for also the guitar player failing, whatever. That'd be pretty fucking funny. I don't remember if they used it in the game or not, but we recorded the sequence anyway. So, you know, what if the guitar player failed and Ozzy, instead of throwing the bucket of water on the crowd, he actually threw the bucket itself at the bass player, guitar player. How dare you fail Ozzy? I would not fail Ozzy. So check this out. So the direction from the motion capture director was, okay, Ozzy, why don't you throw the bucket, like, you know, just toss it, not like throw it hard, toss it at the bass player, that's me, like you're mad at him. And Ozzy Osbourne, the real guy, was like, no, I don't want to hurt him. Literally. And they were like, no, it's okay, you know. And I was like, no, it's fine, don't worry about hurting me. I was literally like, it'll be cool, it'll be a cool animation, like, I'm fine, don't worry about it, it's a bucket, I'll dodge it, it's fine. And Ozzy was like, I don't want to hurt you. And I was like, it's fine, do it, Ozzy. So, and we did it. They did the scene, and Ozzy threw the bucket at me, and I was like, you know, I dodged it. Might have, like, whatever. He tried not to be like, he didn't like try to nail me in the head with it. Like, that's what I would have done if someone like me had said, like, no, throw it at my head. I'd be like, okay, but I'm gonna like really huck it at your head. So you know, guard your head and shit. I'm gonna like really huck it at your head, bro. If someone said huck it at my head, and Ozzy was like, you know, I don't know, and you know, he was pretty cool. So we did it. We did the whole animation, and he was cool. Ozzy Osbourne did not throw a bucket at my head hard and have it hit my head. He was too cool about it, but he did toss it at my head. And so I literally had Ozzy Osbourne toss a bucket at my head. Oh my God, who's ready? More, holy shit. More, how are you doing? I have to close the window now. Hold on. Yep, there we go. That's me. Gotta close my own window because I was lurking on More, and then More raided me. How you doing, More? Nice to see you. This is not even a real stream. We're telling stories here. I was just telling an Ozzy Osbourne story. Literally, I was just telling an Ozzy Osbourne story. I don't want to tell it again. But that was about the size of it. Amor, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Oh my goodness, Raiders. Welcome on in. Let me get my music going again. There we go. More. I was lurking on you tonight. This is a raid message. How are you doing? Cheers to you. I was telling a literal Ozzy Osbourne story, and I basically just finished it right when you raided in. I did meet the man in person. And I will tell the story over again if you want me to. Valtron, how are you doing? More, how are you doing? Raiders, welcome on in. I'm GH316. That is my Xbox gamer tag. Feel free to friend me. If you are an Xbox gamer, feel free to friend me. But honestly, mostly what I do here on Twitch is Lego. Ever since 2024. Tonight we were telling stories though. How are you doing, Marmar? I just closed the window because I apparently rated myself. If I speak up in chat right now, I will appear to myself as a raider. Valtron, how are you doing? Thank you for rating. You are great. I'm good. I'm glad. Not I'm good, but I'm glad. I'm glad. I have been I've already streamed for 7 hours today, and then I came back to do more streaming, and then I got caught up in storytelling. So, you know. We got caught up in storytelling. Are you guys satisfied with the story? Do you feel like I finished it? For anyone who was here before the raid, front and center, that's wild, right? Yes, Amor is great. I agree, Gev, completely. All right, back. Scotty's back. I missed the last 10 minutes. Oh, Scotty, did you miss like most of the story? I have an actual Ozzy Osbourne story where I interacted with him. It's a fun story. I'll tell it again. I don't care. I used to work at a company that he came and did motion capture work for. Back when I was working on Guitar Hero. It was at Neversoft. Neversoft had a really good motion capture. They're basically Activision's go-to for 3D motion capture. That was in like not 20 years ago, but like 18 years ago. So we were building Lego here, then we started blah blah blahing, and I do appreciate the raid very much. What were you doing? What game were you playing, Marmar? I knew you were playing a game, and I don't know the game either. What game were you playing? Ozzy tossed a bucket at G8. Such an honor. Yeah. He did. Ozzy Osbourne literally threw a bucket at my head. It didn't hurt. I told him, before he threw it at me, I told him, don't worry about it. If you hurt me, it's fine. You're Ozzy. I don't know if I said that. It's fine, you're Ozzy. But I'm like, dude, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It was a whole thing. I'm glad you're doing great, Amor. Thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Scotty's off to bed. It is getting late for sure. JH will never not tell the Ozzy story. Well, you know, if you ask me to tell it, why would I hold it back? I was in the same room as Ozzy. I started with Dispatch, then ended with Ghost of Yotei. Yotei. Nice. Thank you, Gav, for the hydrate. Hello again, the unwanted truth. How are you? Cheers to you. Thank you, Amor, again for the raid. I do appreciate that. Why are you still up at 8:30? It is 12:30 a.m. here, so you must be in the UK, right? Unwanted truth. You are in the UK. I've nailed you. I know where you are. The deal is, why I'm still awake? Because I'm trying to finish this. This is a pretty good model. I'm trying to finish it. If I can finish it before next Monday, then I'll start on another X-Wing. We've been on an X-Wing kick, but gonna lurk, have a good stream. More and more, thank you, appreciate you. Do your post-stream self-care. We got more and more a shout out, right? Stalker. Cause it's only 12:30. Yeah, it's only 12:32 a.m. for me. And I promised I would only stream till midnight, and I've already broken that promise. So yes, I am tired. It happens. Thank you for the like, more and more. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate that a lot. Welcome on in, folks. I am usually a Lego streamer. Tonight we are building an alternate build. This is set 75394, the Imperial Star Destroyer. We are doing an alternate build downloaded from Rebrickable of a Venator Class Star Destroyer built out of that set, which is why it's starting to look like that. Basically an arrowhead design instead of the classic Star Destroyer triangle. Welcome on in. I just told my story of the time I met the actual Sir Ozzy Osbourne. Told the whole story. He threw a bucket at my head. So we're going to give this a few more minutes. I said I would stream until midnight. I really should go to bed. I really should go to bed. There we go. We do not have much more left. You know what? I'm starting to feel it. Honestly, I'm starting to feel it right now. I think, you know what? This is pretty good progress. Bam. Right there. I really started to feel it. It's time for me to bail, I believe. Thank you more and more for that raid. I really do appreciate it. Even though I'm just like definitely zonked out. I've made it 2.5 hours. I only plan to stream for a couple hours tonight. I have to admit, I'm tired. I did a 7-hour stream earlier today, and now I've gone over 2 hours, which means I've streamed for 9 hours today, and I also made dinner for my wife and I earlier, and I've also been dealing with my dog who is not feeling well all day. I've taken them out several times today. I'm actually more tired from today as a vacation day, having a fun time streaming, than I am from a regular day at work. So there you go. I'm more committed to having fun than I am to earning money. That's not a surprise. Guys, let me get my shit together because we're going to raid out. I've decided I am tired as hell. We're going to continue this build either tomorrow night, if I feel energized enough after my shift at work. If not tomorrow night, and it's not guaranteed, then maybe Saturday night. because I would like to finish this build before Monday, but it's looking like it probably won't happen no matter what. It's a nice big long ass build. So regardless of what happens tomorrow night or Saturday night, those are days that are optional. Either way, please join us. Faye, how you doing? You gotta love Faye. And if you don't, then what the heck? Seriously, what the heck? We will be back either tomorrow night, which is technically tonight, or Saturday night. And if we don't finish this by then we'll continue it on Monday. So thanks guys for hanging out. I am super tired. I'm about to fall asleep, so I need to get out of here. It just hit me like a wall. Thank you, Mormor, for the raid. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate all of the raiders. I'm GH316. We like to do lots of Lego here and some Fallout 76. Let me check through chat. Front and center, right? Oh my goodness. I'm so dang tired. It's definitely time for me to get out of here. Ozzy tells the bucket at JH. It definitely happened. Alright, guys. I'm almost caught up. There are the raid calls. Who did that? Eric, of course. Eric. We are about to raid out. That's exactly what's going to happen. I haven't even figured out who we're going to raid into yet. But somebody. Build time or lead? Oh. Man, that's a good call. That's a good call. Alright, who has fewer followers? Eric, can you help me out here? Who has fewer followers? Decide for me. Let's go. It's going to either be build time. Build time has more followers, right? I don't know. Fail it. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you and Legos. Oh, they're sharing a stream, so it doesn't matter. Okay, just pick one. Alright, let's go. Build time. Let's go build time. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I am super duper tired, and it is 12:40 in the AM here, so we're gonna go raid build time. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate all of you. Oh my goodness, we've still got a lot of people hanging out here after the raid. Appreciate all of you. Let's go visit build time. Those raid calls that Eric threw up in chat are wonderly dunderful. Grab that first one, unless you happen to currently have a sub, in which case grab the second one and spam them in chat. Indeed. In the meanwhile, let me go get this ready. Eric has put a link in chat for where we're going. We're going over to Build Time 13. If you guys get left behind in the raid, then click on that link. That's where we're going. Oh, Orion is also streaming, but not streaming Lego. Bruh, too bad. Build Time 13, that's where we're going, right? Isn't that what we're saying? Right? There we go. Just making sure. Build Time 13 is our raid. Oh my god, this guy is a lunatic. We're rating build time? This guy's crazy. Why would we raid somebody who's like completely awesome and the exact kind of person that we would want to raid? Why would we raid the exact kind of person? Anyway, bye guys. We love build time. If you're not following build time, follow build time. And if you get left behind, that is the link to follow. Otherwise, grab one of these raid calls. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thank you, Eric. And thank you, everybody.
Say you feel this. Yo, GH! Yo, JM, Eric! Who else? Devonverse, welcome. Thank you so much. Fayola, welcome. Wait, I missed more people. I missed people. Yo! Welcome everybody. How you doing? GH, how was your stream?